Welcome to my math and chemistry channel on YouTube. I am Stefan Bredén and I'm a retired teacher in math and chemistry. Today we are going to discuss electron configuration, SPD and F orbitals, first and second row in the periodic table. And we start with a model here, a model of the atom. Here you see the nucleus of the atom, and these boxes here are representing electron orbitals in the molecule in the atom. As you see here, we have the first shell here. You have a second shell there. First shell, second, third, and fourth. And you see that the first shell, the first row, there is one electron orbital, and we call it 1s. In the second row, we have 4 different orbitals, that 1s and 3p orbitals. And in the third row, we have 1s, 3p, and 5 orbitals, d orbitals. And then the fourth row, in the fourth shell, you have 4s and 1 s orbital, 3 p orbitals, 5 d orbitals, and 7 f orbitals. So we have 4 different orbitals: s, p, d, e, d, f. And how is the electron arrangement in the electron orbitals? Well, we take the first case here. The first electron goes into the first shell, and you have 1 orbital, 1 box, and 1 electron. And the electron is tilted this way to the right. That means that they have a spin of a half or minus half. The next element is helium, and helium goes that way. You're filling the same orbital as the hydrogen. And now you have a full orbital, and in the same time we have full, all the orbitals are full. Next one is lithium. And lithium, and it goes into the second row. So, and there's a lot of place here, so there's 3 p orbitals and 1 s orbital in that shelf. And then we have, after lithium, we have beryllium. And beryllium goes like that. That is beryllium. And then the next one is you feel p orbitals. So the Bohr, carbon, nitrogen, and then we have oxygen, fluoride, and neon. And then number 11 goes in row 3, 3s orbital, 1 electron in a 3s orbital. And the other one, number 12, magnesium, goes like that. And then you have a third, aluminum goes this way. And then you have silicon goes that way. And then you have phosphate. Phosphorus. And then you take fill, so you're filling up the p orbitals. So it goes this way. So this was sulfur, chlorine, and argon. Then you make a jump. You don't fill 3D after 3P. You go the way to 4S. So the next one, potassium, number 19, goes in a 4S. And next, after that, goes into the 4S as well. So you have full 4S orbital. But you have to observe that the inner shelf here now is not full. All the 3D orbitals are free, are empty. The next one here, number 21, the scandium. And scandium goes down there. So, and then you fill up all d orbitals like this one first 1 electron each in the orbitals, and next time you take them that one. And when you have further, when you have filled 3D, you go to 4P. So then you fill 4P like this. And then after 4P, 5S. This is the electron configuration of the elements. And we see that we have hydrogen here, and that is called 1s1. Helium 1s2, because there is in the s orbitals. And lithium, it's helium 2s1. Beryllium, helium 2s2. Bohr, helium 2s s2 p1. Carbon 2s2 p2. You have nitrogen, helium 2s2 p3. Oxygen, helium 2s2 p4, p5. And neon, helium 2s2 p6. And you can skip neon. Thank you very much.